Hey! And he's the next one to get his class upgrade. Flash Step, Flurry, Double Strike. How do we want to fit any of these? I mean, the golem doesn't really need to be guarded. The golem can handle itself, quite frankly. Hell, the golem can probably already tank better than some of my actual on-level characters. This, yeah, and this. I don't really need a melee skill, to be honest. Key item. Eh? Is this? No, this is new. What's this candlestick? It's amazing. I've never seen such intricate workmanship. I'll take it home and research it. Huh. Oh, is this for... okay, I think I might remember what this is for now. I think, anyway. The fairy candlestick glows brightly in my hand. It seems like it's leading us somewhere. Oh, it's totally for that, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I know what this is for. Mercy Light Valley. What's your level range? Oh, you're another 60, huh? You're what, 50? 2 60s and a 50, but... I think I'd probably like to do this one first anyway, for reasons. But for now, let's finish cleaning up all the old stuff before we start tackling New Game Plus stuff. Hey, and there's the golems. I'm lagging a bit behind the others since I've been using the others in the deadbeat, but... oh well, we'll get there in the end. Prevail, Intimidate, Cover, Rock Throw. Wow. He's already packing, Jesus. Come on. Let me equip my Prevail now. Thank you. Don't need this all the time. Oh, you're not Prevail. I've also got enough space that I can fit a 4th ability now, finally. I do like having Regenerate. Something like this. Yeah, probably something like this for now, I'd say. He's already got Prevail naturally, huh? I mean, I guess Laguna's Golem had it when we fought him, but I didn't expect him to get it this early. Either way, it works for me, so... off we go, then. Did that do it? It looked like the Reaper had disappeared, but the Black Miasma gathers again, and she turns to us. She raises her scythe above her head like she's showing off her power. Is she angry now? But there isn't the same force now. She's not as strong as she was a minute ago. Yuela parries her scythe. Do it now. Saraway, Emilita, are you ready yet? Just a little more. Saraway scowls with impatience, but calms down and focuses on her magic. Let me help. Not yet. Your turn will come if this spell works. Miasma around the Reaper grows thicker. The Reaper is starting to overcome Yuela and force her backward. Damn. The Reaper's continuous assault knocks Yuela off balance. The Reaper immediately seizes the opening. There's a flash. Rays of light tear through the black fog. Success! Sarui holds out her shining palm toward the darkness. The Reaper begins retreating in pain. It's working! Whenever one of the rays of light touches her, the Reaper's body blurs. The blurring starts to grow more intense. What strength! Emilita, help me! Leave it to me. Emilita spins her staff around, and then channels her magic into Sarui's spell. The Reaper lets out a groan that's close to a howl. Sister. Do not take me away. Words leak out of the Reaper's mouth. Yuela stares into her eyes. It can't be. You truly are my sister. Do not take me away. Sarui, push! More! Yes! Yeah. My life. My sword. Leviera. Eh? Leviera? She's startled. The light surrounding the Reaper suddenly vanishes. What happened to your spell? Ah, dang it. Sarui, use that spell again. But she stays still, her eyes open wide in surprise. When they started splitting, The recombined Reaper collects her miasma again, keeping her distance from us. Sarui watches it carefully as she steps next to Yuela and me. Yuela, she is united with that Reaper of her own will. What? Then, my sister chose to join with the Reaper? I think so. That's why they're connected so strongly and she can use the same strength that she had in life. Yuela stares at the Reaper as it continues collecting miasma and regaining strength. Will, what do we do? I'm too confused to have an answer. Why did Yuela's sister choose to join with the Reaper? If we separate them now and kill it, we may never find out why. But with so many people after her, this may be our last chance. Our path is clear. Yuela speaks confidently. She has thrown away the sword that was her life and become this. It is more proof that she has forgotten our vow. I do not wish to see her in disgrace like this any longer. Use your spell quickly. Sarui looks to me for confirmation. I hesitate, but we don't have any other choice. The only chance left for Yuela and her sister to speak is to separate her from the Reaper. Sarui, Emilita, do it.
Hi.
Yes. Sarui accepts my decision and nods. Roger. Emilita holds out her staff again. As Sarui begins her spell again, the Reaper rushes toward us, continuing to gather her miasma around her. Yuela grimaces as she parries the swinging scythe. Sister, let me bring this to an end. Yuela stabs her sword forward. It doesn't work, but it does stop the Reaper for a moment. At the same time, Sarui finishes recasting her spell. Emilita, now! Yep, this time I won't mess up. The Reaper howls in pain again, and her appearance blurs. Mana, please, lend me more power. Don't underestimate me. I'm not as weak as you think. Their breathing matches and their magic swells. The Reaper's body blurs further, until they're almost completely separated. Yuela, now! Yuela raises her sword, and swings down powerfully. Demon of Death, disappear into the darkness. Her sword tears through the Reaper covered in shadows. Did you get her? I shout out in surprise. The two pieces of the Reaper's body drift apart and then begin to disappear. The miasma swirls around the fading body, thins, and vanishes with it. The Reaper stands there quietly. No, it's not the Reaper anymore. What's left is the soul of Yuela's sister. It begins disappearing too. Yuela stands before her, not saying a word. She quietly watches like she's standing at a vigil. Yuela. Yuela's shoulders tremble. I did not want to see you like this. She trembles more. When she speaks, the words are choked from the bottom of her throat. Why? I believed in you. Yuela shakes her head. You are not alone either. Her sister fades even more. Sister. Yuela steps forward, trying to reach out to her. Her sister smiles. Do not return home. The Shogun... The Shogun? He's done what? Her sister tries to say something, but it's nothing more than an inaudible whisper. Yuela stares into the air where her sister vanished. She turns around toward us, but can't look up into our eyes.
エミリッタ、すまない。お前も聞きたいことがあったのだろう。
I'm sorry, Emilita. Wasn't there something you wanted to ask her?
いいよ、そんなの。私のは大したことじゃないし、どうせ最初から諦めてたことだし。
No, it's fine. It's nothing. It wasn't important. I gave up on it at the start anyway. Yuela, what did your sister say at the end? She shakes her head.
わからない。将軍とは聞こえた。
I don't know. All I heard was Shogun. What's a Shogun?
私たちが育てられた国の君主だと思ってもらっていい。朝廷より将軍職を授かっている。
You may consider him the ruler of the country where I was born. His authority comes directly from the emperor.
確か古い泉を守る要職だと聞いたことがあります。
Isn't it the royal position protecting the ancient well springs? Yuela nods.
古くからディスナフロディの北方の守護を司っている。
He has protected Disneyfrodi's northern lands since long ago. Why would she mention such an important person? Yuela pauses for a moment, then shakes her head again.
やめよう。気にしても仕方がない。私の使命は果たされたのだから、それでいい。
No more. There is no point thinking about it. I have accomplished my duty. That is enough. We hear a crowd of voices and footsteps approaching us. The alchemists that were fleeing before warily return. When they catch sight of us, they look shocked. And when they see the scythe on the ground, they all surround us. Look! It's the scythe that Reaper had. I thought it was strange that the fog was gone. You really beat it. Hey, did you guys really beat the Reaper? Yeah. Everybody looks at us in complete disbelief. A moment later, they all sigh, almost at the same time. Man, that sucks. We got beaten to it. I can't believe so few people killed it. If I had stayed here too... I can't accept this. I'm just glad it's dead. You... What did you say your name was? Wilfred. I see. You did good. Now we can all search without worrying. Okay, everybody. Let's head back. Someone hurry home and let the guild know. I can't stand this. Hey, Wilfred, come back with us. Tonight we celebrate. Just Will's okay. Got it, Will. Good to know ya. The other alchemists slowly begin to perk up and speak happily again. With the Reaper slain, everybody's just happy to know they can explore in peace again. You can see the relief on all their faces. But the image of the Reaper stays with me. Yuela was barely able to speak with her sister. Is it really okay if it just ends like this? I think about that all the way back to the city with the others. It seems like news about the Reaper beat us back. The bar is already packed by the time we get there. There's a loud cheer when we walk in. Whoa, what's going on? I flinch from the sheer noise of it, and stand stunned at the entrance. As we all just stand there, people begin congratulating us. Welcome back. Very well done. You're quite a promising young man. Let me congratulate you. I shake hands with one alchemist after another. What's your name? What do we call you? It's Wilfred, right? You're really good. There are a bunch of alchemists I've never seen before. It looks like they've all gathered here on purpose.
あら、すごい騒ぎですね。
Oh my, what a commotion. Even Sarui's taken aback. Yeah, although it feels like a little too much. You there, miss. We've never talked before. You're an elf, right?
ええ、そうです。
Yes, that's right. So it was elven techniques that worked against that Reaper?
みんなの力です。
We all worked together. They're not celebrating just me, but also congratulate the others once they come in.
私も。ありがとう。
Eh? Me too. Thank you. You did something great, even though you're so small, Missy.
私子供じゃないよ。ちゃんと大人だよ。見ればわかるでしょ。
Eh? I'm not a kid. I'm grown up. Can't you see that? Sorry. Honestly, you really can't judge a book by its cover. Oh, you, the swordsman. So you're a woman fighter from Disneyfrode. The man walks up to her, grinning broadly. Yuela shrinks away from him. Usually that's enough to keep people away from her, but it doesn't work today. So, how'd you beat it? A Disneyfrode sword was what did the trick. They all talk at us, fascinated. One of them suddenly grabs Yuela's hand. Hey, could you please tell me about Disneyfrode? Just a little's okay, right? Hey, no fair stealing her. Can you please tell me? The alchemists quickly surround her.
私に触れるな。
Do not touch me. Yuela glares at them, but that's not working today either. She scowls and makes her way next to me.
私は先に帰らせてもらう。
I will be going home ahead of you. Don't say that. I want to tell the old man. Please just be patient a little longer. It looks like she accepts that, but she's not happy about it. Anyway, the details can wait for later. I drag the girls out of the circle of alchemists after me, as I make my way toward the shelter of the bar counter. Looks like you've had it hard. Man, you're telling me. What's all this about? Everybody was being affected by the Reaper, and with a reward on it, everybody was interested in how it turned out. Well, they're all smiling on the outside, but I think a lot of them are disappointed that it couldn't be them. The old man smiles and laughs. One of the men nearby nods in agreement. I can't believe you guys really did it. Laguna emerges from the crowd sounding frustrated, but looking much better than when I saw him earlier. You beat me to her. Your luck is really good when it counts. It wasn't just luck. I beat her thanks to my friends. You say that so readily. Right now, I do honestly feel quite annoyed, but you've got my praise for this. What kind of praise was that? Enjoy it while you can. You'll get carried away and mess up soon enough. Laguna laughs at his own joke. He's probably the only person that would call that praise for me. There's suddenly the sound of a glass shattering on the floor. The bar quiets almost instantly. I still can't accept it. The Reaper's not dead yet, is it? It's that same alchemist that was in the dungeon before. Knock it off. Just be quiet. Shut up. I'm talking. I think the alcohol has loosened his restraint. He points in our direction. To begin with, he's an alchemist, but he wasn't with the rest of us. and they're just women and children. We're supposed to buy that they beat that Reaper? Did anybody actually see him beat it? What's more, this guy just became an alchemist. And now he's already a tradesman? Don't you all think it smells fishy? What's the guild doing? How can this guy get promoted so easily? Did they even test him? The brass at the guild is just a... Emilita silently steps out in front of the ranting man. She spins her staff and points it right at him. Say whatever you want about us, but nobody's allowed to talk badly about the guild. The man's apparently not completely drunk yet. He slowly looks at all the alchemists around him. No matter how frustrated they are, nobody would ever say what he's saying. Everyone knows that other people would see it as the whining of someone who lost. Use those feelings to improve yourself. Don't take out your frustrations here. The man starts fumbling anxiously. But he doesn't give up. He just starts scrambling to change what he said. I didn't mean anything against the guild. I'm a member too, you know? But I thought there could be something fishy going on, you know? So you have nothing against the guild? Will and the guild haven't done anything wrong? Well, I mean... The man opens his mouth to argue, but his eyes move away from Emilita. Everybody else looks away from them too, toward the entrance. There's someone standing there. That one person commands the entire attention of the bar. Jeez, I was just getting to a good part. Emilita looks around too, and then stiffens. It's Rosanna. Whoa! What's she doing here? Emilita hides in a panic behind me. Rosanna ignores all the whispering around her, and walks slowly forward. She stops right in front of us. It would seem that you defeated the Reaper. Yes. I'm really nervous. I instinctively stand up straight. Rosanna looks around the bar, and then speaks in a loud, clear voice, so that everybody can hear. I received a report some time ago, and dispatched a guild investigation team. It has not been officially confirmed yet, but it would appear that the Reaper has indeed been defeated. She stares at me. Her stern face breaks out in a smile. You have done very well. Rosanna reaches out her hand. I tensely accept it. Thank you very much. She turns her eyes toward my friends. You all also did well. First, she reaches out her hand to Saraway. On behalf of the Alchemist Guild, thank you. No, it was an honor. She then turns to Yuela. So you are Yuela. I am Rosanna Leviera. She reaches out her hand with a sharp look in her eyes. Yuela. Before I can say anything, Rosanna stops. Pardon me. Your land does not have that custom. Instead, she bows to Yuela.
あなたは我々交渉会の安全を守ってくれました。感謝します。
You have protected the safety of our guild. I am thankful. Yuela returns her bow, but is also staring intently back at Rosanna. Rosanna finally looks back toward me, and she sees Emilita trying to hide behind me.
そこのお嬢さん。
And you there, young lady. Emilita jolts behind me.
先ほどの短歌、本物の交渉に負けないほど立派でした。私の胸にも響きましたよ。
I am proud of what you said against an actual alchemist's insults. Your words moved me. Rosanna smiles gently, like almost a different person.
じきに正式な報告が上がります。それを確認した後、あなたの昇格を認めることになるでしょう。
A formal report will come eventually. Once it is confirmed, I will approve your promotion. A cheer starts up from the bar. I feel as stiff as a board.
後日、館の方へ来てください。
Please come to my manor later. Yes. Thank you very much. I bow respectfully to her. Emilita looks out from behind me, but Rosanna has already turned and is leaving. Once she's gone, the bar gives a collective sigh of relief, and the noise starts up again.
ウィル、申し訳ありませんが、私はロサナ様に挨拶をしてきますので、これで失礼させてもらいます。
Will, I'm sorry, but please excuse me to have a word with Lady Rosanna. Yeah, I understand. Saraway leaves. Yuela and Emilita stay with me. Although, Yuela looks even more sullen than usual, and Emilita doesn't have her normal spirit. The man who was arguing with Emilita before walks up to us, scratching his head. Ah, listen. One of his friends grins and slaps him on the back. The man looks more embarrassed, and nervously scratches harder. Basically, I was just a little frustrated, and, sorry about that. There's an eruption of laughter behind him. What's with that? Apologizing like that's not cool at all. Shut up. So anyway, sorry about before. Hey, listen to me. The man shouts toward Emilita. Eh? What's going on? She looks up like she just noticed him, and blushes when she realizes he was trying to talk to her.
何よ、まだやり足りないの？でも悪いけど、今そんな気分じゃないから後にして。
What? You want more? Well, sorry, but I don't feel like it now. The man swallows his anger and takes a long breath. Man, I can't believe I got worked up and dumb because of you guys. He looks at me. Well, you're not bad. I'll be counting on you. You can ask me as your senior for help whenever you need it. They're gonna rush right past you. What was that? Now you've said it. Next time I'm gonna be the one who gets it done. The bar breaks out in laughter again, and I laugh with them. The man slinks back to his table to drown his woes in his beer. So, kiddo, you're already all grown up. Now that the bar has settled down a little, the man quietly speaks, full of emotion. If they could see you now, I know your parents would be proud. I hope they would. You're a full-fledged alchemist too. Soon you won't even need a guard. Huh? I never even thought about that. I glance at Yuela and Emilita. Yuela stays quiet as usual. Emilita's staring into space again, but when she sees me looking at her, she suddenly gets up.
私ちょっと用事あるからもう行くね。あとは楽しんで。
I just remembered something I need to do. Have fun here. Eh? What could you suddenly... But she runs out as soon as she says it. But what was that about? You're all pretty interesting. The old man smiles as I stare at Emilita in blank surprise. Another man approaches us and interrupts our conversation. By the way, who's your favorite? Huh? What do you mean? Come on, don't hold out. Her? The man winks and indicates toward Yuela with his head. I finally understand what he meant and blush. What are you talking about? Oh, I see. I heard them talking before. You've got a Disney-Frody sword with you, right? Can I see it? I want to see what a real one looks like for myself. It'll be okay. I'll handle it with care. Yuela ignores him. You can't show me either. I've never seen a real one before. Alchemists begin approaching her cordially again. Well, it's okay, right? Sorry, we've got to go home. I grab Yuela's hand and run out of the bar. We race through the streets until we make it to the plaza. I stop to catch my breath. What were they all thinking? Right, Yuela?
あ、いたいた。ねえ、死神を退治したんですって？
Ah, look over there. Hey, aren't they the ones who beat the Reaper?
二人で退治したの？結構若いみたいだけど、ひょっとして夫婦？
Those two. They look really young. Are they married? Huh? No, we're not.
みんな来て来て！死神を退治した二人がいるよ！
Get over here, everybody. These are the two that killed the Reaper. Yuela pulls on my arm and forces me to start running again. Hey, Yuela, where are we going?
止まるな。
Do not stop. Eh? What's that mean?
あんなところで立ち止まっていたら逆に恥ずかしい。
If we stop anywhere, we will be bothered. Then we can't really go anywhere. Hey, hold on. Yuela runs faster, still pulling on my arm. People notice us as we run past, but they're out of sight a moment later. I can't help but laugh. It's Yuela pulling me as we run. Yuela looks at me dubiously.
なぜ笑う？
Why are you laughing? Nah, it's nothing. But doesn't it feel a little strange to you?
恥ずかしいやつだ。
You are a troublesome man. So, where are we going?
私に聞くな。
Do not ask me. We run straight to my workshop. Once we're inside, we both collapse into chairs. We can finally relax. I breathe a sigh of relief. Sorry about that. There were more people than I thought. Was it hard for you?
この町の人間は陽気だな。
The people in this city are spirited. Disney-Frodians aren't like that. I guess they're all reserved like she is. Thinking about that makes me chuckle.
そう違いはない。
They are the same. She looks down at her hand as she mutters quietly.
そうだな。違いなどそんなにない。
That's right. We are not so different. She quietly stares at her hand. Is something the matter?
何がだ？
What? Well, you've been looking at your hand. Are you hurt?
少年のことを思い出していた。この工房を訪ねてきた子供がいただろう。
I was remembering that boy. You recall when he came to this workshop? Yeah, he was looking for his chisel. Yuela keeps gazing at her hand. Back then, he grabbed her hand to thank her.
あの時、妙な感じがした。心がざわめいて。それはあってはならないことだ。
Back then, it felt strange. My heart was restless. I couldn't stand it.
だが、嫌な気持ちはしなかった。
But I did not dislike it.
ともかく、お前のおかげで使命が果たせた。礼を言う。
In any case, I was able to fulfill my mission thanks to you. You have my gratitude. No, I'm thankful to you too. I got to meet you because of it. I closed my mouth after that. I got to meet you? What? Why does it feel like I'm forgetting something important? Yuela fulfilled her mission. What does she mean? I want to know. What are you going to do now? You've accomplished your mission, right?
しばらくはここにいる。
I will remain here for now. Really? The tension drains out of me.
次の任務の指令を待つ。おそらくは国に帰ることになるだろうから、少なくともそれまではここにいる。
I will wait here for new orders. I may have to return to my country, but I shall remain here until then. Do you know how long it'll be?
早ければ数日中だ。
Several days at the soonest. Several days. I'm immediately depressed again. There's no reason for her to stay here any longer now that her mission's complete. It's only natural. How do they contact you? Ah, no. It's okay if you can't tell me.
鳥だ。
By bird. Oh. Her answer seems hollow.
決まったら教える。お前には世話になったからな。
I'll tell you when it is decided. I owe you at least that much. If... I shut my mouth before I say any more.
もし、なんだ。
If... what? If the report doesn't come back right away, can you keep staying here? I stopped myself from asking that. No, it's nothing.
そうか。お前には感謝してる。他の二人にも礼を言っておいてくれ。
I see. I am thankful to you. And please tell the other two that I am thankful to them as well. You're not going to tell them yourself?
そうだな。
I suppose. Yuela is quiet again. The silence seems particularly lonesome.
どう言っていいのかわからない。
I still do not understand how to say it. What?
礼を言うときだ。この町では何と言うんだ。
I do not know how those in this city express their gratitude. No, just do it normally. Just say thank you.
そうか。
I see. How about saying it now?
何をだ。
What? Thank you. Just as practice. Go on, try it. Yuela hesitates and blushes. Thank you. Come on, say it. Yuela stops, then shakes her head in frustration.
ダメだ。やはりこの町の風習にはなれん。
I cannot. I am still not used to the customs of this city. Eh? Why not? There's nothing weird about it. What are you getting so embarrassed for? Yuela is blushing so much that I'm starting to feel embarrassed too.
やっぱりこっちにいたんだ。
Ah, so this is where you were. Emilita suddenly barges into the workshop.
あれ、赤くなってる。なになに、二人で密談？怪しい。
Oh? You're blushing. What were you two secretly talking about? Suspicious. No, it wasn't like that. Sarahway also looks in from behind Emilita.
ごめんなさい。お邪魔でしたか？
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting? You've got it wrong. Right, Yuela? Yuela stands up and looks away from everybody.
ますます怪しいよ。二人で何の話をしてたの？
Eh? Even more suspicious. What were you two talking about? Come on, Yuela. Don't you have something to say to them?
言いたいこと？
Something to say?
なんでしょう？
What is it? Go on, Yuela. You can do it. It's easy. Yuela trembles as we all watch her, unable to speak.
言えるか。
You tell them.
ユエラが赤くなってる。
Wow, you're blushing so much.
失礼する。
Excuse me. Yuela dashed toward the door, her face beet red.
ごめん、怒らせちゃった。ウィル、追いかけなよ。
Aw, I'm sorry. I think I made her mad. Will, go after her.
ついてくるな。今ついてきたら切るぞ。
Don't follow me. If you do, I will cut you down. Yuela shouts back as she leaves the workshop.
さーて、私も今夜は帰るから、明日またね。
Okay then. I should go home too. I'll see you tomorrow.
ロサナ様からの伝言で、昇格の件が正式に認められることになったそうですので、忘れずに漁師の館にいてくださいね。
Razana said that you should go to her manor to formally be promoted. Do not forget about it. Really? That's great. I'll definitely remember to go. Emilita and Sarah, we also leave. Exhausted, I head for my room to get some sleep. And that should be the route split, so... I do believe we're about ready to start tackling New Game Plus places.